All right, you guys, it's summertime. That means I want to talk about making money with garage sales. I'm not talking about making money by buying things at garage sales and selling them. I'm talking about having your own garage sale and making money. So garage sales have always been a really good idea if you're wanting to sell some of your old stuff to get some cash in your pocket. But what do you think about having garage sales as a part of your business strategy? So there's two different things that you can do with a garage sale as part of your business strategy that involves making money. You can either buy things at a low enough price so that you know that you can make profits selling things out of your garage versus online, or you can use garage sales to offload some of the lower ticket items that you get in giant lots. For instance, if you get a pallet or a big box of merchandise, and most of it is good for online sales. However, you always get those things, kind of the bottom of the barrel kind of goods that aren't really worth it to sell online. So either you just donate it or you just keep it for yourself, or you could sell it at a garage sale. And the beauty of just basically selling the bottom of the barrel leftovers from your lots at garage sales is that almost always it's pure profit, meaning the other items in your lots you've already made money on, or you've already made your money back on the lot. And so everything that's left over that you haven't yet sold online is strictly profit, because the other items being sold already paid for the box. So you could do one or the other, or you can do a combination of both. That's what I do. I usually do a combination of both. There will be instances where I will buy pallets or boxes knowing that the majority of it is actually going to be sold locally and not all online. And then of course there are the pallets and the boxes that I buy mostly for online, but then I kind of have those leftovers at the bottom of the box that won't really bring in any money online, so it's not worth the effort. So those are the items that I just sell at a garage sale. So having garage sales has been a pretty successful part of my reselling business. So today I wanted to share my top tips with you on how to bring in the most money with a garage sale. And also just some general tips for safety and maximizing your time. And this of course is in no particular order. I just basically wrote all these down and I'm just gonna give them to you. So the first thing that I do to maximize my time is I don't really price stuff. The only time I'll usually put price tags on things is when it's over $10. Now I do have a pricing gun, and I highly recommend using a pricing gun if you're going to do local sales and garage sales as a part of your regular business routine. I'll link the one that I use down below. I just got it on Amazon. I believe it was $14. It is so easy to use, and it is so much faster than traditional garage sale stickers. So if I have the time, I will go ahead and price some items, but I've been starting to notice more and more that taking the time to price items not only wastes time in the long run, but I've been noticing a trend in my buyers being turned off by seeing prices on things, as weird as that sounds. But I'll talk more about that part later. The main time saver for not pricing things is that it used to take me hours in the garage standing around pricing things individually. And so now not pricing everything saves me hours worth of prep time, because there's basically no prep. A couple hours before the sale opens, I basically put out the tables, dump the boxes on the tables, and spread everything out. That's it. Little to no prep. Super big time saver. Also, if you don't have prices on your items, you don't have to go back and change the prices. So let's say you have one particular item you initially wanted $10 for. If it's been a couple of garage sales and it still hasn't moved, then you would have to go peel off the sticker and put a new sticker on. Whereas if you just had no price tags on things, if someone asked you for a price, you could give them a super competitive price if you were just wanting to move the item. item. It saves you time all around. It saves you prep time in the beginning and also with the entire process of moving things faster. Because with stickers, you can't really run a sale. Whatever the sticker says is what the sticker says. And if a potential buyer sees that price and doesn't like it, you could have missed out on a sale because they think that the sticker price is what you want for. Some people are too introverted to negotiate. So when you take stickers off of items completely, it allows people to ask what you want for something as opposed to assuming that you only will take the price on the sticker. The next tip to maximizing money is to take credit cards. You can absolutely swipe cards at your garage sale. Square is super easy to use and it's free. They just take a very small percentage that's pretty comparable to PayPal's fees. And you basically plug a little doodad into your phone and you swipe cards, and that's about it. Square is free to sign up. The fees are very, very small, very similar to PayPal. I believe it's something like 2.7% and a 25-cent transaction fee. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what it is. It's very comparable to PayPal, if not less, and it's free to sign up. You can link your bank account really super easy, and you just basically go on Amazon and you can order a reader that fits into your phone. You just basically plug it into your charging port or your auxiliary port into your cell phone, and you basically just enter in how much you want to charge somebody and swipe their card. It's really super easy to use. And that has been key to maximizing the amount of money that I've been making at my garage sales. Because when people are seeing a lot of things that they want to buy, as soon as they find out I take cards, they buy even more. I've even had some people leave and come back because after thinking about it, they decided that they might as well come back and buy more because I take cards. I also use these little display signs that I got on Amazon that lets people know that I take cards. So I try to talk to potential buyers as much as I can, but if I don't get to everybody, those signs all around the yard sale letting people know that we take any kind of credit card, that really helps with that. Okay, so my next tip is about advertising the garage sales. I always advertise my garage sales using Facebook Marketplace. Not only do I advertise on Facebook Marketplace itself, but I also advertise on various buy-sell trade groups that are local to my area. Make sure to put photos on your ad. I believe that that has a greater result and turnout for your garage sale if you have pictures of very specific things. If you know something or multiple items are going to attract a lot of potential buyers, make sure to put those photos on your ad. I also like to post pictures of just boxes full of things. The stuff doesn't have to be nicely out on tables or nicely on shelving units. I basically just take pictures of overflowing boxes and I tell people that there's something for everybody and they just need to come check everything out for themselves. I also do 2 ads. I will do one preview ad a few days before the garage sale, and then I will do one garage sale ad the day of the garage sale. Because if you do one a couple of days before, it kind of gets people hyped up, make sure that they know that it's coming so that they can get up early enough to leave. And then when you post the one that's the day of, it lets people know that have just decided on a whim, hey, let's go to some garage sales. If they open up Facebook to see what garage sales are available, yours will be at the very top of the list because you just posted the ad. So it gives you access to both types of potential garage sale shoppers. I also put up garage sale signs. I have a certain amount of signs that I put at certain major intersections, and I always make sure to put them up the night before the garage sale. That way I save time in the morning, because if I try to do it in the morning, it takes up that precious time that I should be setting up for the garage sale. So I just wait until after dark the night before the garage sale and I go put up all the signs. Put your most valuable items near you at the garage sale. Usually this means the closest to your garage where you spend most of your time. The reason why I say this is because, as sad as it is, even at garage sales, people steal. There was a particular set of glassware. I actually had 3 sets of this glassware. I was asking around $8 for them. $8, I don't really consider high ticket enough to make sure I keep it on a table that's nearest to me at all times. But at the end of my last garage sale, I went over to the table and I only saw 2 sets of the glassware. The third one was missing. That meant that in the chaos of all of the people at the garage sale, someone decided to just grab one and walk off with it. And as maddening as that is, and as frustrating as that is, there's nothing that we can do to stop something like that from happening. So just make sure that the items that are the most valuable are closest to you so that you can see them and try to keep an eye on them. Have tubs on hand so that you can hand them to people to encourage them to buy more. You see someone walking around with like an arm full of stuff, make sure to have bins available to them so that you can hand them over so that they can put the items in the bins. So this will accomplish 2 things for you. If they have a bin that they can put stuff in, number 1, they are more likely to buy more because they have a place to put things, and they're not feeling the pressure to check out because their arms are starting to cramp up. So if someone has arms full of stuff, they might be feeling like, okay, I must be done because I can't juggle this stuff anymore. My arms are getting tired. I'm really done doing shopping because I'm about ready to drop all of this. Or if they see something else that they want, they're like, well, I wish I could pick that up, but my arms are full. If you give them a bin, they have a place to put their stuff, their arms aren't tired anymore, they can shop freely, and they have something to fill. They fill it up, they buy more. And then you take credit cards too, so it's like, boom, double whammy, give me all the money. Something else that I do that helps me save with time prepping for the garage sale is I do have shelving units that are on wheels. So that means I could put things on the shelving units and just wheel them out when it's time for the garage sale. It also helps with storage space when the garage sale is not going on. I can just put things on the shelves and wheel them into the garage. Then when the garage sale is happening, I can wheel them out and I don't have to put things on those shelves because stuff is already there. Something else that I do is I have a stable, sturdy shelf that is at the end of my driveway, right where my garage opens. So I can basically fill that shelf with stuff, and then when the garage sale is ready to go, I just open up the garage door and there's already stuff on the shelves and everything is facing the driveway. That way people can just walk right up the driveway and go shopping. Now, when it comes to taking cash, I do a fanny pack, yes, a fanny pack, and I have a locked cash box that I keep deep into the garage. I do not put the cash box where people can see it. I put it in the back corner of the garage, and I only go back there if I don't have enough cash in my fanny pack to make change for people. Also, when I reach a slower part of the garage sale, I will excuse myself into the garage and I will take money out of my fanny pack to put it in the locked cash box. This will prevent you from giving people the illusion that you can be easily taken advantage of, because remember, as maddening as it is and as frustrating as it is, people do steal. So the last thing you want to do is give them the opportunity to run off with your money. Make sure to talk to your buyers. Encourage them to give you offers. This is something else that comes from not putting prices on your items. If you're not going to put prices on your items, you have to make sure that your potential buyers know that you are open to offers and that you are open to communicating with them. Because if you don't have prices on your items, they might be too shy to approach you to ask. But if you approach them and you're very, very friendly and let them know that you are open to all offers, if they see something they like, to give you a number, and that the more that they buy, the bigger deal you'll give them, just be super friendly and open and let them know that you are up for making them a good deal. And at that same time, give them numbers that they can't say why not to. That's my biggest thing. Because there's so many times people will pick up something and they will like it and they will tell me, I don't really need it. But if you give them a good number, they'll just say why not and buy it. I don't really need a mini waffle maker, but for $5, why not? I heard that last Saturday. And the last little bit of advice that I have is to have bottled water for sale. It goes in line with the whole lemonade stand kind of thing, but as summer months get hotter, having a cooler full of ice water is really beneficial for buyers. It can really help them out because it does get really hot. You could buy a 30 pack of bottled water at Walmart for around $3, so that's only 10 cents a bottle. You could charge 25 cents a bottle and it's 150% profit. Or you could use the bottled water as incentive for purchase and you tell people that they get a free bottled water with every purchase. Either way, having ice cold bottles of water at your garage sale is a really nice gesture. All right, you guys, that's all the tips I have for you today. What tips do you have for running a successful garage sale? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to check the video description. I will put some useful links down there, such as the different rolling shelves that I use, the pricing gun that I use, and other things like that. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you like content like this. That way I know and I can continue to create it. And please do feel free to subscribe if you'd like to see more content. And I'll see you guys with my next video. Bye.